that time again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4 year number 1. Last episode was our final doubleheader of the season against the last place Sirloins, where we took game 1 13-8, which officially clinched the division title for us, and then we dropped the second game against them 9-3. We're now coming into the final game of the season at 12-3 on the year, taking on the Sandcats, who we played once more prior this season, which we won that contest 11-9 in a bullpen game. The pitching matchup for today's game on the mound for us will be rookie Wagyu Takobi, 1-1 with a 9.90 ERA and a 2.30 WHIP. And on the mound for the 9-5 Sandcats, in second place in our division, is rookie Frago Balanstandos, 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. Now, looking at the standings, both teams have already clinched playoff berths. They're not really playing for anything here. Sandcats are going to be the 3 seed no matter what, 3 or 4 seed no matter what, and we're going to be the 1 seed no matter what. So really, it just comes down to, this is more for posterity's sake, basically. Sandcats have 1 game up on the Moonstars, so even if they lose this game, they'll probably still win by run differential unless the Moonstars drop their final game. Well, actually, no, the Moonstars have 2 games left, so Sandcats would really like this win. Just to going into their final game, they'll have, that little bit of buffer zone over them. Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at the lineup we're going to send out there. Leading off in center field, locked in will be Slash Trips. Locked in right field will be Johnny Bags. Batting third at shortstop, John Renero. Batting fourth, DHing today, Junior Young Jr., JYJ. Batting fifth over at first base, rookie Pete Physique. Batting sixth, rookie is veteran catcher Junior Young Sr., JYS. Batting seventh, getting the start at third base today over Kieran Meg is utility player Hanzo Majiko. Batting eighth, coming off getting the start at second base, locked in is Goose Caboosler. He'll start for DP Turner. And batting ninth, starting in left field, will be Kathy Cul-de-sac. That is how we call Deed is on the bench. So yeah, I got a lot of couple backups in here getting some playing time because this is the final game of the regular season, and I want them to get some reps before the playoffs. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. We're going to be at Sakura Hills. Okay. So the Sandcats lost the Tiger Den to the Nemesis, and they get Sakura Hills instead. So the Moose got moved out to the new ballpark, Stade Royale, to make room for the Sandcats to come here. Interesting. That's just like with the Motor Yard. Overdog's got the Motor Yard from the Crocodons, because the Crocodons go to that new ballpark built by the legitimate businessmen. Quotations around that.
Mind your step on the sticky floors. It's time for the ball game.
Alrighty, so the Sandcats need this victory to get to 10 wins and basically lock up the playoff berth. They're already locked in with 9 wins at this point, but they want to secure third place if they get the win here, because they have 1 more game after this, and getting the win here would be nice for them. Slash Trips leading off. Center fielder hitting .603, 8 homers, 23 RBIs on the year. He's locked in with bad ball hitter active here against rookie left-hander Frago Balanstandos, the rookie. Balanstandos has made 2 starts on the year for the Sandcats. He's 1-0. He has a 4.50 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up for the rookie in 10 innings of work. So he's averaging exactly 5 innings a start. 6 hits given up, 5 walks, 1 homer, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against solidly sitting at 167. Alright, that's actually pretty good. 3 rookie starters in the rotation for the Sandcats, I'm noticing. They also picked up Pearl Pansky and Doyen Stafford, and they kept their bullpen intact. All 5 relievers were here from the first time around. Candy Sweet was the starter we faced the first time around in the game against the Sandcats earlier this season. The other 3 starters, Arches, Mondo, and Takabasai, have all been released. We're ready, let's get it on. Got that elite changeup here for Balanstandos, as there it is, it's below the knees, ball 1. Slider away is fouled off by Trips, 1-1. Change it down and in, turned on and ripped foul, 1-2 to count for Trips. Pull it down on the way, line back to Balanstandos, he makes the catch, 1 down. Right fielder Johnny Bags up next, switch hitters locked in, hitting .520 with 4 homers and 19 RBIs on the year. Change it down, turned on and ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Sliders outside, 1-1. Change away, line to short, right at Rodney Park, 2 down. Base is empty for shortstop John Renero, hitting .414 on the year with 6 homers and 18 RBIs. Batting in the 3 slot today for us. Change up inside from Balanstandos, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees away, driven down the right field line, hooking foul. That'll stay in play for the right fielder. Making the catch is Lester Bronco, the former Sawteeth player. 1-2-3 inning for the rookie Ball and Standos. Bottom one, it is scoreless. Axelson, Park, and Stake do up against rookie Wagyu Takobi. Gia Axelson leading off, left fielder getting the start today, hitting .342. No homers or RBIs on the season. Here's the stats for John Wagyu Takobi on the year. 1-1, he has a .990 ERA and a .230 WHIP. 11 earned runs given up in his 2 starts, totaling only 10 innings of work. He's pitched 5 innings in both starts. 18 hits surrendered, 4 homers, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .400. Takobi coming off a loss last time out on the mound. Lineup for the Sandcats today after Axelson is locked in shortstop Rodney Park. Then it's on fire center fielder Dolph Stake. Out in right field, former Sawteeth player Lester Bronco. Batting 5th, rookie DH Butt Puckerman. God, I'm a child. Batting 6th, tense at first base is Jess Fowl. Batting 7th, rookie third baseman Yips Frazzler getting the start today. Batting 8th, catcher Knox Oxensoxen. And batting 9th is second baseman Chip Duffers. So the Sandcats have also been busy in free agency. It looks like on the offensive side of things, they picked up Frazzler and Puckerman. And then moving on the bench, they also picked up rookie Tip Tapler, my apologies. So they picked up 3 starting pitchers and 3 offensive players as well. They have not been standing by doing nothing. They have improved their team, and now they are sitting in a playoff spot. So good for them. They didn't sit idly by and watch themselves get dumped on. Let's go. Axelson will face Takobi here first. Heater up in the first pitch, high, ball 1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-0. There's him down and away, low and outside, 3-0. Slider middle away, strike called to Axelson, 3-1. Change up and in, out in front of it, 3-2. Change up. Skied to left off the end of the bat, cul-de-sac over to her right, calling for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up will be Rodney Park, the shortstop, hitting .385, 6 RBIs on the year. Hey, one boy, how's it going, buddy? Yes, this is not the shuffle draft. We did that one this morning. Yeah, the team does look good. They have made 6 roster changes, 3 starting pitchers and 3 offensive members. They did drop Jose. I did notice that as well. But they are in playoff. They have locked up a playoff berth, so they did something right. They did not stand by and do nothing. Although they are not without Marsha Brown. She is injured on the bench, and I believe so is Super Samps, if I read that correctly. No, not Super. Stracy Wickers. Interesting. Rodney Park up next. He is locked in. Shortstop hitting .385 on the year with 6 RBIs. Curveball down on the first pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Heater down and then is inside. 2-0. Change up and in. Strike called. 2-1. Slider down in the way. Outside. 3-1. Heater up and away. Check swing outside. Ball 4. First walk for Takobi as he's angry. Go figure. Dolph Stake up next. Center fielder on fire, hitting .305 with 3 homers and 15 RBIs. You tripping? You thought it was the Moose? Yeah. Yeah, the Sandcats got Soccer Hills now, so it's alright, it's okay. Yeah, we're already locked in. We're the #1 seed. Sandcats are locked in. They're going to be either the 3 or the 4. They're playing to clinch the 3 seed, basically, with a win here today. Fastball down and in low from Takobi, ball 1. Slider at the knees. That's driven by a Stake off the end of the bat to left center. Cul-de-sac over for it, calling for it. Makes catch, 2 down. Runner at first for Lester Bronco, the former Sawteeth. Right fielder hitting .304 with a homer and an RBI in the air, which he hit with us. We're going to get some revenge against us. Heater up on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Change up at the knees, fouled off by Bronco, 0-2. They lost Jose. They do have Gasser and Ice, yes, they do. They did not touch their bullpen. Their bullpen is still the same as the beginning of the season. They are good to go. Curveball down in the way in the dirt, 1-2. Slider inside, misses, 2-2. Heater up and away, chased it, strike 3. First punch effort to Takobi, and that ends the inning as Bronco down swinging. To the second, we're scoreless. JYJ, Peak Physique, and JYS due up.
Now batting.
JYJ leading off. DH is hitting .310 on the year with 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Power versus left-hander active here. He's homered in each of the last 2 games here. Change up high, misses to him, ball 1. Heater up and away outside from the rookie, Froggo, 2-0 the count. Fastball inside is ripped foul, out in front, 2-1. Change up and in, turned on and skied to left. In on it is the left fielder. Making catch Axelson, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next up, rookie first baseman Peak Physique, hitting .500 on the year with 4 homers, 12 RBIs. Change up inside, that'll miss, ball 1. Fastball up and in, pulled foul, out of play, 1-1. Change up away, skied off the end of the bat to left field, right at Axelson out there, 2 down. Base is empty for JYS, the catcher. Contact versus lefty active here, hitting .389 with 4 homers and 9 RBIs. Slider away, fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball down, chopped the second. Duffers to his right, backhands cleanly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie. Froggo, Ball, and Standos. Bottom 2, it is 0-0. Coming up for the Sandcats, goddammit. Butt Puckerman, Jess Fowl, and Yips Frassler. Alright, I got through the sentence without laughing at least. Leading off the inning is rookie DH Butt Puckerman, the 27-year-old, locked in, hitting .292 with a homer and 8 RBIs. Curveball down and away in the first pitch, in the dirt, ball 1. Heater up, chased and fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Change it down the middle, that's driven to right field, carrying decently, but Bags there. Makes the catch, 1 down, thankfully he's not a power hitter. Next up, tense first baseman Just Foul, low pitch active, hitting .222, 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the year. Slider up and away in the first pitch is high, ball 1. Change up, ripped foul by Jess, out of play, 1-1. Heater up and away, outside, 2-0, 1 the count. Ball down the way, chopped on the hole to third. Majiko dives out of his reach in the left field, that's base hit. Foul has the first hit today for the Sandcats as she's on with 1 down. That'll bring up the rookie third baseman Yips Frassler getting the start over Puckerman. Batting .353 with 2 RBIs on the year. Hey, Grier, how's it going, buddy? Nice. Welcome back, welcome back. Hope it's going well for you tonight. Heater up high, taken, ball 1. Curl down and into Frassler is fouled off, 1-1. Slider up and away. That's ripped foul out of play, 1-2 the count. Change away, whiffed on it, strike 3. Second punch out for Jacoby. 2 down, and that'll bring up veteran catcher Knox Oxen. Ox hitting .342 on the year with 7 RBIs. Still no home runs on the year. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. High, ball 1. Slider down and away. Fouled off. Behind the plate. 1-1. Nice, nice. All good, all good. Haven't missed much action yet. We're still scoreless here early on. Both teams still feeling each other out. Change it down and in inside. 2-1. Heater up, runner goes. Fouled off on the hit and run. 2-2. Slider away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Jacoby ends the inning. That's 3 punch-outs for the rookie. To the third, we're still scoreless. Majiko, Kabusler, and Cul-de-sac to up against rookie Froggo, Ball, and Standos.
Now batting, the third base.
Utility player Hanzo Majiko up here, leading off the third for the Sawteeth. He's playing third base today, getting the start over Kieran Nutmeg to get some playing time here for before the playoffs. Hitting .333 on the year with an RBI. Facing then out locked in, Ball, and Standos. Slider low, ball 1 as he's had 2 3-up, 3-down innings. Change up away, strike called, 1-1. Change up and away, line through the middle, base hit from Majiko as he'll have the first hit today for the Sawteeth. Rookie Goose Kapusler up next, batting at second base today. He is locked in, hitting .600 on a year with 2 homers and 2 RBIs. Goose has had back-to-back at least 3 hits in each game, last 2 games. Slider in there for a strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and in, hitting the hole to right field. Base hit for Caboosler as he'll keep his hot hitting going. 2 on, none down here to start the third.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Kathy Cul-de-sac up next. Left fielder batting in the 9 slot today. Hitting 440. No homers. 6 RBIs on the year. Getting the start for rookie Howie Call-D to his 10th. Curveball up and in is high to Kathy. Ball 1. Froggo no longer locked in here after 2 hits to start the inning. Slider up and in. Caught the corner. 1-1. Curveball inside. Turned on by Kathy. Dropped down in right center for a base hit. Coming around third and trying it is going to be Majiko. And it is a late throw from Bronco. RBI double for Kathy. It is 1-0 Sawteeth as we're on the board. Next up is center fielder Slash Trips. Locked in 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball up on the first pitch. Driven deep by Slash Trips right center field as he got all of that one, folks. It is sawed off there over the right center fence into the, I guess, what is that, a rock garden? I have trouble naming that, but it is a 3-run bomb for Slash Trips, his team leading 9th homer of the year. It is 4-0 Sawteeth. That is what we all love to see indeed. Johnny Bags up next. Right fielder 0 for 1 today with a line out to short. Change up at the knees. 0-1 as ball in Standos is now tense. Slider middle in. Dumped into right field. Base hit for Johnny as he used his strength to push it the other way. That hit will keep it runner on with none down. Here's John Renero. Shortstop tense. Flew out to left his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Change up and away. Pulled foul out of plays. He's early. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Chased way high and inside. 0-2. Bad pitch. Curveball at the knees. Fouled back by John. 0-2. Slider middle in. Line through the middle. Base hit for John as he'll keep the inning going. Passing the baton. 2 on, none down. He's back to neutral. Here's JYJ. DH 0 for 1 today. It gets shotgunned. Yes, I'm waiting for it too. Thank God we don't have to play there. Oh. Heater up and away. Strike called. Swung through it. 0-1. Curveball up and in high. 2-0. 1-1 the count. Curveball up and in. Pulled foul by JYJ. On his front foot he was. 1-2. Slider middle in, line to center. It's right at the center fielder, making the catch stake. 1 down. Peak physique up next. Rookie first baseman flew out to left field his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball up and away, chopped in the hold of second. That's a base hit into right field. Base is going to be loaded here with 1 down. We're going to hold. Johnny doesn't run particularly well. Base is loaded for JYS. Junior Young Senior 0 for 1. Grounded out to second his first time up. Fastball up, whiffed on it, laid, 0-1. JYS is the 9th man to bat in the inning. Slider up and in, that is lined to center field, right at Dolph Stake, who has great arm. We're going to hold as his arm is maxed out. Bases remain loaded as Majiko up for the 2nd time this inning. Fighting Crane activated for Hanzo. He started the inning with a single. 1 for 1 today, looking to drive in some runs. Curveball up and away in the first pitch, lined to dead center, but it is right at Dolph Stake, and that'll end the inning. 4 runs in for the Sawteeth, 3 on the big bomb there by Slash Trips, and 1 on the RBI single there by the 9-hitter, which was Kathy Cul-de-sac. She had a double. Bottom 3, it's 4-0. Duffers, Axelson, and Park due up. The rare walk-ups, yes, they are nice. Very nice touch indeed. Chip Duffers up next, second baseman in the 9 slot today, hitting a measly 162 on the year with 4 RBIs on the year. I am surprised he wasn't cut. Heater inside, strike called 0-1. I think Winston Draper was actually hitting better than he was. Curveball away is outside, 1-1. Slider down, strike called 1-2 at the knees. Change down and in, fouled off. We'll do it again. Where's he ripping in? Chased it, strike 3. 3rd straight punch effort to Kobe. He's at 4 today, 1 down. Next up, Gia Axelson, 0 for 1 with the fly out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Slider at the knees on the first pitch. Folder. She's out in front. 0-1. Jacoby now locked in. Change up and away. Check swing. Strike called. 0-2. Forcing him ripping in. Blew it by her. Strike 3. 4th straight punch effort to Kobe. He's at 5 and feeling it. Next up, Rodney Park. Walked last time up. Looking for his first at bat of the game. Ball down on the first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Changing down in the way. Outside. Missed the corner. 2-0. Slider up. Driven by Park into the left field corner. Hit well. Cul-de-sac giving chase. Runs it down on the warning track, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby. To the fourth, it is 4-0. Kabusler, cul-de-sac, and trips due up. Jacoby's feeling it today. This might be his best start of his career. Then again, it's only the third inning. He still has time to mess this up. Thank you. Cul-de-sac definitely pulled out all the wheels on that one. Goose Kabusler up next. He's leading off the inning, 1-for-1 with a single today. Scored on the home run by Trips last inning. He's locked in. Change up inside, out in front, pulled foul into the Sawteeth dugout, 0-1. Fastball inside, popped it up to first base. Just foul should make the play here. And she does, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 29, Kathy.
Agreed. Cul-de-sac up, 1-for-1 with an RBI double today. Started the scoring last inning. Whiffed on a fastball down in the way, 0-1. Curveball's outside from Frago, 1-1. Change it down, dump back up the middle, base hit for Kathy as it's through. Her second hit today, she's 2 for 2. Slash Trips up next, 3-run bomb last time up, 1 for 2 today. Looking for his 10th home run of the year now. Slider down, chased, hit back to ball and standos, knocked down behind the mound. That's going to be an infield single for Slash. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Johnny Bags, 1 for 2 with a single. Johnny still locked in, looking to drive in some runs. Heater up and away outside, ball 1. Curveball down and in, turned on, but foul out of play, 1-1. Heater up and away, chased and fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Fastball up and away, chase, grounded to first, fouled a second 1. Park back to the pitcher in time with that cannon arm to end the inning. Bottom forward, still 4-0 as Ball and Standers got the clutch double play to get out of it. Hard lineup coming up for the Sandcats here. Stake, Bronco, and Puckerman. Yeah, I guess I could say that. It's definitely an improvement, I guess, from SMB3, but I guess it wasn't like as much of an improvement as we all expected with the amount of money pumped into it by EA. I can say that. Heater away in the first pitch to Dolph, grounded the third right at Majiko. He'll make the play. 1 down. Next up is Bronco, 0-for-1 with a strikeout today. Curveball down and in the first pitch. Driven to right center field by Lester. Hit pretty well. That's going to be off the fence, and that'll be extra bases for Lester. It's going to be a 1-out double as he turned on that curveball and put it off the fence, just missing a home run by inches. Yeah, I would agree with that one probably. DH Butt Puckerman up next. He's 0-for-1 today. Flew out to right field his first time up. Slider down the way in the first pitch. Line to first. Over the leaping Physique's glove into right field. That's a base hit. Bags gets it in quickly, but that is going to be an RBI single for Puckerman. 4-1. Sandcats on the board.
First baseman, number 12, Jess Foul.
Yeah, I think the creators class was a bit much. I'm alright with the Hall of Fame class, but yeah, I think the creators was that was a bit much. I don't think that's a poor taste, especially when you didn't even use creators who like actually play the game primarily as their content. It's just like no. Yeah, DLC basically. Yeah, I agree with that. First pitch curveball up and into Jess. That's turned on and dumped to left center. That's another base hit. 3 straight hits here for the Sandcats. Have them in business. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Yips Frazzler, rookie third baseman, struck out his first time up. He's 0-for-1. He's tense currently. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Chop at the middle to short. Renero over. Cuts it off. Flips the second 1. Kabusler on the first. Double play. You love to see it as that ends the inning. Sandcats on the board, though, with the RBI single from Puckerman. 4-1 to the 5th. Hard lineup up for the Sawteeth here. Renero, JYJ, and Peak Physique. John Renero leading off. Shortstop 1 for 2 today with a single. Heat away in the first pitch, line to second, right at Duffers. One down.
Now batting, the
JYJ up next.
designated
He's 0 for 2.
number 22,
Looking to find his footing here in today's
Downey
game.
Jr.
Chased the changeup in the dirt. Bad swing. 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Driven deep to right center field by JYJ. That's in the gap. That'll split the fielders and one hop to the fence. Getting it in his stake, but it will be a one-out double for JYJ as he slides in safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33, Peak Physique.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair criticism, one boy. Very fair criticism indeed. Coming up next, Peak Physique. He's 0 for 2 today. Heater up and away, late on the swing at the heater at the letters. 0-1. Change it down and in is chase below the knees. 0-2. Physique behind the 8 ball here. Change it down in the way. Chase grounded back to the pitcher. Throw over to third. Will stop the lead runner. Fielder's choice. Everybody's safe.
Now batting, the catcher,
2 on, 1 down. Here's JYS. 0 for 2 today.
Senior.
Popped out last time up. Heater up. Fouled off out of play. 0-1. Dribble down in the way. Chopper to second. This could be 2. Duffers tags the runner. Fires to first. Another double play. Back-to-back innings with the double play for Ball and Standos. Bottom 5. It's 4-1. Oxen, Soxen, Duffers, and Axelson do up against Jacoby.
Now batting,
Ox leading off. Catcher's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout.
Soxen.
Heater up and away the first pitch. High. Ball 1. About the knees. Line to short. Renero to his right. Backhands the liner cleanly. 1 down. Chip off. Duffers up next. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well.
Chip Duffers.
Change up inside on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Low and outside. 1-1. Heater up and in. Strike called. 1-2. Curveball inside. Almost beans him as he ducks out of the way. 2-2. Heater up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Sixth punch up for Jacoby. Second for Duffers. 2 down, and that'll bring up Gia Axelson 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts.
Gia Axelson.
Slider down in the way. Outside. Just missed. Ball 1. Four-seamer inside. Misses. 2-0. Badly missed there. Curveball down. Chop to second. Right at Kabusler, who charges. He'll make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby in the 5th. To the 6th. It's 4-1 still. Majiko, Kabusler, and Cul-de-sac do up against Froggo. I agree, one boy. The customization is where they probably should have focused instead of bringing in all these extra players that people may or may not use or be excited about. And then the partnering with the creator content, yeah. I mean, on paper, it's a decent idea, but the execution was flawed. Agreed. Just like the broken animation for if you win the championship at the end of a season or franchise mode. Apparently there's a game crashing bug where if you win the final game of the series and you start the celebration mechanic, it crashes the entire game and it deletes the entire game's save data. So you have to go back and replay the last game again. See, and I don't think they've addressed it yet as far as I know. Yeah, so if we get that far and that happens, I'm going to be furious. I'm going at a slow enough pace where that shouldn't be a problem by the time we get there. If we do get there, is that Heater's up and in for a strike to Hanzo, 0-1. That it's just bad on their part for not addressing a serious issue like that. That's high, 1-1. Biggest deal breaker, agreed. I don't blame them. That's a big deal breaker. Change of high, strike called, 1-2. Fastball down and in, dumped up the middle. That is a base hit over the diving park. Second hit today for Majiko. He's 2 for 3. Next up, second baseman Goose Kabusler. Popped out last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Heater away, line to right at the just foul, and she'll double off the runner. Third straight inning with the double play ball. Unlucky there. Kathy up next. Cul-de-sac 2 for 2 with a double, RBI double, and a single today. Go back to neutral as that curveball up and in is a strike. Going 1. Curveball down, pulled to first on the ground. Foul there, makes the play cleanly, taps the bag, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Ball and Standos thanks to another double play ball. Bottom 6, it's 4-1. Park, Steak, and Bronco do up against Jacoby.
Now everyone gets a bite.
Yep, that I couldn't have summed it up better. It's the S&B we all know and love, but it got the EA treatment. Agreed, and everybody knows what the EA treatment is. Let's just be thankful there wasn't any microtransactions. 0-1 with a walk today is Park. He struck out last time up. Either way is outside. Ball 1. Curveball down and in is inside. 2-0. Change it down and away. Fouled off. 2-1. Four-seamer inside. Line to left center. Called a sack over for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Dolph Steak. 0 for 2 today. He's still on fire though. Curveball down and away is outside. Ball 1. Forcing him down and in. Blew it by Steak. 1-1. Change up. Strike called at the letters. 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. 7th punch out for Jacoby. 2 down. Base is empty for Lester Bronco. 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout, I believe. Doubled last time up. He also scored a run. Change it down and in. Pulled the first on the line. Right at physique. 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby as he is through the 6th and is in line for a quality start. This is the longest start of his career so far through 3 starts. To the 7th, it's 4-1. Trips, Bags, and Renero due up. I agree. Yeah, I think the content class was like draw attention just not only to the game itself, but also to the franchise mode and importing all these new players and stuff, and like, you know, seeing what the game has to offer for sure. And then maybe players can, you know, tweak it from there. But I don't know. It just seems like it was a great thought out idea that was only half finished. It's definitely a PR move. Agreed. Trying to cross the Sony players in. Heater high misses from Ball and Standos. Ball 1. Heater up, driven by trips down the right field line, hooking into the corner, hit well, and it is run down by Bronco at the wall. 1 down. Good moves by Lester. Johnny Bags up next. 1 for 3 with the single. Slider away is outside. Ball 1. Change up inside, almost dings Bags at the knees. 2-0 the count. Fastball down and in is grounded foul behind the plate. 2-1 the count to Johnny. Change it down, pulled foul out of play. 2-2 the count. Change it down, pulled foul out of play. Johnny out in front. 2-2 the count here from Ball and Standos, who's approaching the 75 pitch mark here. Heater up and in, hit back to Frago, who makes the easy catch. 2 down. John Renero up next. Base is empty. 2 down. 1 for 3 with a single today. Change up, strike call to the letters. 0-1. Change it down and in, fouled off, out of play. 0-2. Fastball down in the way, driven deep by John Renero into the corner, hit well on the line, saws it off there over the top railing. 7th homer of the year for John Renero, and that gives us a 4-run lead. It is 5-1, our 2nd homer of the game. Next up is JYJ, 1 for 3 with the double today. Ball and Standos staying in the game here to try to get through the 7th. Change up and in, strike called. 0-1. Slider hangs, driven deep to right center field by JYJ, but I think he missed it. He did. State calling for it out there. Will make the catch in front of the warning track, and that'll end the inning. But the home run by John Renero, his 7th of the year, makes it 5-1 to the bottom of the 7th. Puckerman, Fowl, and Fraser do up against Jacoby, who's going for the 7th inning. He's already locked up his longest start of his career. He's in line for a quality start. How far can the rookie go? But Puckerman up, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up. Also flown out. Curveball away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and in. Strike called at the letters. 0-2. Slider up and away. Outside. 1-2. Good take. Change up middle in. Fouled off. 1-2. Still the count as Puckerman stays alive. Forcing him down in the way. Fouled off. Puckerman again fighting it. Slider inside, misses, ball 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming here. 2-2 still the count. Curveball away. Hitting the hole to short on the soft liner. 1 hopper to Renero. He'll fire to first. In time, 1 down. Thank God he didn't run fast. Just foul up next. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Currently tense still. Forcing him up and in the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Slider up. Ripped foul out of play. 0-2. Just a little early on that one. 0-2 pitch coming. Change it down and away. Outside. Missed the corner. 1-2. Curveball up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. 8th punch out for Jacoby. He's pumped. 2 down. Base is empty for Yips Frazzler. 0-2 today.
26. Yips Frazzler.
So, alright, so with that it goes well, but you can't have YouTube or Twitch going in the background. Yeah, they do pull a lot of CPU power, unfortunately. Bit of a downside there, I'm afraid. Frazzler hitless today, he's 0-2 as he takes the heater down and then low below the knees, ball 1. Change it middle to plate, fouled off, 1-1. A little early on the swing there. Slider up and away, strike called, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Chopped to short slowly. Renaro charges. He's going to have to hurry. Bare hands at the first. In time. 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby in the 7th. To the 8th. It's 5-1 still. Physique, JYS, and Majiko do up against the rookie Frago, Ball, and Standos. Will he stay out there for the 8th? Let's find out. He is at the 80 pitch mark. Peak Physique leading off. 1 for 3 with a single last time up. And Frago is done after 7 innings. Coming out of the bullpen is the closer, Ice Vayner, to try and keep it a 4-run deficit. Vayner on the year, let's have a look at his numbers. No record, a 9 ERA and a 180 whip, 4 appearances on the year, no saves, 5 earned runs given up in 5 innings, 7 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 304 on the year for Ice. Not a great year for the elite closer normally. Peak Physique ready to go. Heater up and in late on the swing, 0-1. Slider down, chopped up the middle to second, backhanded by Duffers to his right. Easy play for him, 1 down.
Batting, the catcher, number 44, junior, young senior.
JYS up 0 for 3 today and not hitting the ball particularly well. I think we're going to pinch hit for him. Go ahead and bring Pex Flex off the bench to have the swing. Pex hitting .425 in the year with 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Slider away in the first pitch, fouled off out of play, 0-1. Heater up and in, Sky down the left field line. That's hanging up for Axelson. She'll run it down near the line, 2 down. Base is empty for Hanzo. Jody Man 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Slider inside, that'll miss. Ball 1. Slider up and in, 1 hopper to second, backhanded by Duffers. Easy play for him, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Ice Vayner. Bottom 8, it's 5-1 still. Ox, Duffers, and Axelson do up. Jacoby's going to start the inning here. He's earned at least the first 2 batters. We'll see how it goes from there. Hey, Chopper Dave, welcome back, buddy. Finally caught me live. Hey, as long as you make it here, buddy, I don't care. That's fine. Fielding getting better, 30, 40 frames. Okay, multiple runners, it's bad. Yeah. Goes to 60. Wide foul ball grounds, it becomes buttery smooth. Ah, nice. Well, at least it's not a total loss throughout. I mean, some of it still works. Curveball down and away in the first pitch, outside to Ox, ball 1. Ox is 0 for 2 today. He has struck out once, or twice. No, once, that's right. Heater in there at the letters, 1-1. Change it down and in inside, 2-1. Slider away. That's hit up the first base line, just foul, thank God, 2-2. Orseamer down and away. Low, good eye, 3-2. 3-2 pitch coming. Change up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming here. Slider away. That's rocketed down the right field line. That is a fair ball into the corner for the speedy catcher, as Ox is going to have at least a double and maybe even a triple. This is a deep corner. Johnny gets it in. It is a leadoff double. And I think that's going to do it for Jacoby here. Unfortunately, he just didn't get the leadoff batter here, so his momentum's pretty much shot. Duffers do up next, 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. There we go. We're going to go ahead and sub off Jacoby. He goes a career-high 7+ innings. He gives up 1 earned run so far on 5 hits. Only the 1 walk today, and he struck out, I believe, 7 batters today. 8 batters today, actually. Very good start for the rookie Jacoby. He is in line for the win. He will have a quality start no matter what. Whether or not the bullpen closes it down for him remains to be seen. Coming out of the bullpen here for us is going to be right-hander Brick Towers first, as he'll take the 8th inning here. Brooke on the season, no record, a 2.31 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP, 3 earned runs given up in 5 appearances, 2 saves recorded, 11 2/3 innings pitched, 13 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 289. Agreed. Jacoby's start was massive for his stat line today. Definitely going to get his ERA under. I think it's almost near 6. Towers facing Duffers, who struck out twice today. Strike up and in on the first pitch fastball, 0-1. Curveball down and in. That's whiffed through, 0-2. Slider down and away. Low. The lead slider almost got him to chase, 1-2. Slider up and away. Outside, 2-2. Four-seamer inside. Check swing misses, 3-2. Curveball down. Strike 3 called at the knees on the check swing. Third punch out today for Chip Duffers. He has the hat trick. First punch out for Towers, 1 down. Very much so. He's perfectly ready for the playoffs. Axelson up next, 0 for 3 today. She has struck out once. Peter down and in, RBI 0 active for hers. It's fouled back, 0-1, a trade she was given here in the new game. She didn't have any trades back in SMB 3. She also got aged upwards, of course. Curveball caught the knees there from Towers, 0-2. Slider been away, outside and high, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in, fouled off, still 1-2 the count. Curveball down, chased it below the knees, strike 3. Flex looks the runner back, almost airmails the throw to first, but that is 2 outs, 2 punch-outs for Towers here. Runner still stranded at second. Here's Rodney Park, 0 for 2 with a walk today. Yeah, I think you can power pitch every pitch you want if you're confident and you can, like, get the timing right. But if you're still having trouble with timing, maybe ease into it a little bit. You can still contact pitch on lower difficulties. But on higher difficulties, you're definitely going to want to do power pitching. Otherwise, the CPU is just going to tee up on every pitch, basically. Slider down and in, misses to Rodney, ball 1. Good thought there from Towers to start with the breaking ball. Four-seamer down in the way is fouled off by Rodney as he's late off the end of the bat there on the cue shot, 1-1. Curveball inside, way inside, almost kneecapped him, 2-1. Slider up and in. That's high, ball 3. I don't blame him for not getting the call there with those last 2 wild curveballs. Heater away. That's a strike, full count. Looking for the punch out here. Slider down and in. Ripped up the line. Foul. Rodney out in front. Still a full count. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming here. Curveball down in the way. Driven down the left field line. That is going to hook foul as well. We're going to go to an 8th pitch. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off again. Rodney fighting. Here's pitch number 9 of the at-bat. Heater up. Lost him on the walk. Ball 4. First walk for Rodney, and that'll put another run on. Here's Dolph Stake, 0 for 3 today. Down the locked-in mojo. He started the day on fire. Big spot for Dolph. Let's see what he can do. That's wild. Curveball away outside. Ball 1. Force him down in the way. Chased and chopped foul. 1-1. Slider up and in. High and inside. 2-1. Force him inside. Fouled off. 2-2. Slider up. Fouled off. Dolph stays alive. Still 2-2. Ball down the way is going to be way outside. Chased it anyway. Strike 3. Third punch out of the inning for Towers. He strands 2. To the 9th. It's 5-1. Caboosler, cul-de-sac and trips due up. Good pitching from Towers. There's our setup man when we need him. Here's Caboosler up 1 for 3 with a single today. Rookie hitting decently well. He's no longer locked in though. Going to have his streak of games with 3 hits or more snapped here. Slided down in the way, fouled off from Boehner on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chop to third. Diving Frazzler to cut it off. Fires across the first in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 29.
Yep, we take it, indeed. Cul-de-sac up next. Kathy 2 for 3 today. RBI double and a single on the cards here. Contact was ready active against the closer, Boehner. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Slider away, strike called in the corner, 1-1. Chase the heater outside. Bad pitch to swing at, 1-2. Slider inside, turned on and dribbled the second. Duffers makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for slash trips, 2 for 4 with a 3-run homer and a single today. Flew out into the right field corner last time up at the wall. He's batting left-handed for the first time today. Slider up and away, chased, one hopper to picked off the dirt by Park. It's a line out, 1-2-3 inning for Vayner as he sets 6 up, 6 down. Bottom 9, we're still up 5-1. Bronco, Puckerman, and Foul do up. I know it's not a save situation, but we are going to bring in the closer Maximo Primo here to try and slam the door. He needs some work before the playoffs. Lester Bronco leading off, former Sawteeth batter, 1 for 3 today with the double. Coming out of the bullpen will be the closer, Maximo Primo, as he steps in. I'm not going to make any defensive changes here. Caldeet and Turner are still tense, and Nutmeg can't field, so we're good. All right, Primo on the year. Wrong team. There we go. No record, a 0 ERA and a 1.38 whip. No runs given up in 5 appearances, 4 saves recorded, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 6 hits given up, and a 3.16 batting average against. Solid year so far for the closer. Hey, Loai, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in.
Now pitching, Maximo Primo.
Fastball away, and the first pitch is outside for Maximo, ball 1. Change up inside to Lester, out in front of it on the swing, 1-1. He was looking here. Curveball down and away, low, 2-1. Heater up and in, strike call, 2-2. Tough out active for Bronco here. Curveball down and in, ripped to right field over the leaping Physique's glove, base hit for Lester. Second hit today for him, he's 2 for 4. Leadoff man on in the 9th. Next up, Butt Puckerman, DH 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Still locked in. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, strike called, thankfully, 0-1. First him down and in is inside, 1-1. Change it down and away. Line to right field, right at Bags. He comes in, makes the catch, 1 down. Just foul it next to through 2 singles. Heater up and away, strike. Ooh, that's a check? Damn, I thought you went. 1-0. Change up, strike call, 1-1. Team up and in, high, 2-1. Curveball up and away, strike called, 2-2. Good pitch there. Forcing up and away, whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for Primo, 2 down. Last chance for the Sandcats today is rookie Gips Frasler. Third baseman 0 for 3 today, and tense. Change up hangs. Thankfully he was taking, 0-1. Pushing him down and away. Grounded right at Physique on a hop. He'll tap the bag, and that'll end the inning. Sawteeth win 5-1 here in the regular season finale. Good pitching all around for the club, and also a good hitting day for the offense. Got 2 home runs on the board, and we just never look back. Jacoby had the best start of his young career, and Towers and Primo slammed the door in the 8th and 9th to get the job done. Going to finish the regular season with a 13-3 record. We are the undisputed number 1 seed in the entire playoffs. It's good to know, good to know. Now we got to see who we're going to play in round 1. GG's, thank you guys, thank you. Max, I believe, is 32, I think. We can go ahead and check when we get back to the roster screen. I know he's still in his 30s. They didn't de-age him a whole lot, I think. I think he's still the same age. He might be 28 now. I'll have to look. I want to say that's wrong, though. Hit list today for us today were JYS and pinch hitter Pex Flex. Everyone else got at least 1 hit today. 3-run homer for Slash Trips. Solo home run for John Renero. And an RBI double for Cap. The cul-de-sac count for our 5 runs today. On the other side for the Sandcats, hit list today were Axelson, Park, Stake, Frasler, and Duffers. Duffers had the hat trick with 3 strikeouts today. Only RBI was on a single by Butt Puckerman. And I didn't laugh when I said his name. I knew it would wear off. Pitching lines, Wagyu Jacoby gets the quality start, 7+ innings in his final start of the season, 5 hits given up, 1 walk, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts. He improves to 2-1, gets his ERA under 6.5. It was at almost 10 to start the day. Brick Towers, an inning, getting the hold in the 8th. No hits given up, 1 walk. He strikes out 3 batters. Maximo Primo closes the door in the 9th, giving up a hit and a strikeout. On the other side, rookie Frago Balin-Standos takes the loss. 7 innings pitched, 12 hits given up, 5 earned runs, 2 homers. He falls to 1-1. Ice Vayner throws 2 perfect innings of relief to keep that at a 4-run deficit. Wagyu is the player of the game, well-deserved with his best career start, followed by Slash Trips with the 3-run homer, and then John Renero with the solo homer. Not bad, not bad. Another one in the books, finishing 13-3 here in the regular season. We're in the number 1 seed. Did not suck today, indeed. All right. Tap, tap. All right, here we go. All right, someone has to give up their parking space. Well, the season's over, bro. Who's going to have to walk from the edge of the parking lot? Nutmeg is younger. I want her to be as cheap as possible because she's also better overall. Goatman. All right, Kathy or DP. Where there's only one muffin without raisins left on the table. Who gets it? Ooh. Probably Kathy. We want her as cheap as possible because she's still young, so... There we go. Back up above 90. DP, his loyalty's in the crapper. Okay. Alrighty, we got a lot of games to sim through here before the end of the year, but let's go ahead and look around the league at roster moves before we jump into that action. What do we got? Got a couple here. Howie Caldy, +4 fielding on a random roll. You love to see that. Which is good because he can't field. Digaforto, +5 power there in the free agent pool. Lavelle loses 7 velocity in the free agent pool. Everbright cut by the hot corners for Doc Simpleman. Good luck, you're going to need it. Rube Uwanga gets, 4 less arm. That's not good. Ooh, Barrel -4 accuracy. Yeah, he's still great. Anybody else? Wide load sign rookie starter Montgomery Maple Ripe as they replace veteran Latoya Lumberg. That's it. Okay, not a lot of moves. I expected more. All right, well, we got... Let's go ahead and check Maximo's age first. I did say we were going to do that. Where is he? He's actually 27. They dropped him 5 years, so he's younger and he's better overall. I believe he was an A-, but he has been buffed up to an A. So he is actually a solid arm that you can use in the bullpen for a while, but that 10.9 is a little pricey. I want to try to bring that down in the offseason if we can. Alrighty, let's go ahead and sim these 17 games and see what happens. No questions here. We're in the playoffs. We're the number 1 seed. We're going to have number 1 seed throughout. We just got to see how the rest of the league does. Because this is anybody's game over here in the Monster Division. Buzzards are currently in the driver's seat. You've got to be kidding me. Hot Corners win. They're 1 win away from clinching the division title outright. Let's see what do we got. Overdogs take it from the Buzzards. Nice, nice, good, good. Keep it that way. Crocs win again. Okay. Wow, 3 teams with 9 wins. Moonstars get their 9th win to pass the Sandcats. So it comes down to the final game for both teams. Sirloins crush the Blowfish. Nice. And if Moonstars are going to win, they are going to be the 3 seed over the Sandcats, who will be the 4. Okay, so who's going to win the division? Will the Hot Corners get their last win to clinch the title? They will. 3-0. They will be the 2 seed. Okay. Jacks win 4-2. They beat the Buzzards there, giving them the playoff spot over the Crocodons. Or no, Crocodons are still going to be in, actually. They have 9 wins. Ooh, Freebooters get the win. That's their 9th win. Ooh, this is coming tiebreaker. They're going to lose on the tiebreaker. Wide Loads win there. Good win for the Wide Loads. B-Wolves beat the Platypi there. Good win there. And B-Wolves are going to win again. They will get back to 500, but they are going to miss the playoffs, unfortunately, at 8-8. Oh, he was an A overall last game? Nice. Solid. Okay. Alrighty, so the Hot Corners clinch the division at 9-7 with that +10 run differential. They will be the 2 seed. We are the 1. Moonstars are the 3, and the Sandcats are the 4 seed with the run differential tiebreaker over the Freebooters. So the Freebooters will miss the playoffs as the 5th best team. Yes, they did not get the run differential. On the other side for the Mega Conference, number 1 seed is going to be the Overdogs with a +29 run differential. Holy crap. That is amazing. Heaters in the number 2 seed at 10-6. Number 3 seed is the Jacks at 10-6. And the number 4 seed at 9-7 with a +27 run differential over the +22 run differential is the Crocodons over the Buzzards. Okay. You're not here. You did not see anything. Okay. It didn't happen. It didn't happen for one boy. He didn't see it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do player development here. What do we got? No, dumb one. First pitch prayer is horrible. No. Ooh, chance to get composed. Interesting. We can take a look at that. Calisthenics. Stimulated is better. Stimulated is better. No, chance to lose utilities bad. Ooh, we can get this one and one of these two. I would definitely give this one to Hurlington over the one for Charleston. Stimulated is the better trait, in my opinion, than composed, especially when Charleston already has pretty high junk. Hurlington could use the extra junk. I like that. Oh, he doesn't like to talk about it. He's a huge Freebooters fan. Anytime they don't make it, it's basically a giant choke job for them, which fits in with the storyline. Alright, we're going to do Call Deed first. Got a big chance at inside pitch here. +1 to power, speed, and fielding. Does not get the bonus to power. Does not get the bonus to speed either. 20% chance at inside pitch. Nope. Unlucky. Damn. Oh well. Decent roll. Alright, and then this one for Hurlington, BH4. True, it does only come into play when you go into the last 2.5 innings. But Hurlington more than likely will be used in the last 2.5 innings, especially if Towers is struggling or tired. So and Charleston, there's no guarantee he'll be on the playoff roster. I might make a move to go to someone else. We'll see. There we go. 3 junk. There we go. -2 velocity. Does not get the bonus 4. Does not get stimulated either. Damn, 25% chance didn't roll in. Shit. But he is a B now. Nice. Or he's still a B, I guess. Good job, Bob. Alrighty, let's look at possible signings for the off-season. Or postseason. Jesus Christ. Is there anybody we can afford? I don't think we can afford anything like over $15 million. So Overo, Slam, and K's are all out, unfortunately. Could we afford Bishop Fuller? Yes. Yes, we could. Bishop has a good track record of being a solid pitcher. We also could possibly afford Wonga. He's just under 15. First pitch prayer is pretty bad to get past, and he had a pretty bad year this season as well. Let's see what Bishop can do. Can we sign him? And if we do, who do we get rid of? Honestly, I think that's not a hard answer at all. We would get rid of Charleston because Tacoby had a really good start and he's 5 years younger. So I would rather take the C+ with the potential to improve over the B- at 28 with not as much chance to improve. Plus, we have the money to make this move, and it will definitely upgrade our starting rotation, which has been lacking for most of the season. So yeah, I think going for Bishop here is going to be the smart move. Get an extra crafty player on here. We have 5.9 left to spend. We could get Marvin's... No, he can only play left field. Never mind. That's dumb. Third base and short. Run to third again as a free agent. Okay. We don't need Kerwin here. Lupinovich. Could we get Grace? Who do we have to give up? It would have to be Goatman or Doe. Could also do BH4, but I like BH4. He pitched really well. Libby was hit and miss, but she is young-ish at 25. She can be used for down the road. Gertie is a good mop-up guy. And then we'll be down to 2 lefties, too. We'll be down to 1 lefty, actually, if we go for Goatman. And he has specialist, too, and consistent. Those are 2 really good traits. I think Libby would have to be the sacrifice here. Which sucks, because I like Libby, but she didn't pitch overly well this season, I don't think. How did she do this year? Is there a way to check that? Let me check that real quick. How'd you do? Oh God, she did horribly. Oh God. Primo could go. Hey, Bobcat, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you here again. Primo could go, but I do need Primo. I say I don't use closers that often, which is true. We only used Primo 5 times this season, mainly because we were killing a lot of teams. But for the playoffs, I think we need his arm in the bullpen in a tough spot. So I think Doe's going to be the sacrifice here. It's got to be Libby. This is playoffs. We can always re-sign her in the off season, so let's go get Grace. And we still have $2.3 million. What else is left out in free agency for us? Could use third base, but debatable. Runda's not much of a better fielder than Nutmeg is. How'd she do this year? Oh, she hit well, 312. Why did the Crocs let her go? Probably younger and, more money, less money, probably. Could we sign her for, we could sign her for Kira, actually. Definitely get an improvement there. But Kira was solid this season. She wasn't horrible. She actually did really well. I don't know. We'll keep that in mind. So we do have Runda as an option. Slapper Glute's overrated. Damian Rush is really cheap for a B overall. And he's a power bat off the bench. But we would have to get rid of who? If we signed him, we would have to get rid of probably Kathy. Because I wouldn't get rid of Howie or Johnny. Now, we could always re-sign Kathy in the offseason here. And we're actually saving money with that move as well. Damn. I don't know. I don't like Damian. He's hit and miss. He's too streaky. But no. Oakley Stiffs. Oh, he has RBI 0. Oh, damn. When did he get that? Oh, he got RBI 0. That's an immediate turn-off, Oakley. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think we want to go too much lower here. Ralph Blue would be a good utility player off the bench. We know how good he is in the Heaters series. But we do have Majiko. Majiko is a weaker hitter, but Majiko did all right when the opportunity was given to him, and he was used mostly for his fielding anyway. Yeah, we don't really need Ralph. I don't think we need Ralph, no. No. Anybody else? $23 million. Jesus Christ, Libby. God, that's an arm and a leg right there. That's an arm and a leg. Alright, I think that might be it. I don't know. I think getting Runda might be our other move, but I don't know. Again, just like Slowpoke cuts down her speed, which is already pretty good. Rush has Sprinter and Magic Hands at least, so we know he won't drop the ball. Shit. What do you guys think? Would Runda or Damian improve this team terribly much? Runda? Okay. Alright, so Runda, Slowpoke and base rounder. She had a 300 average this year for the Crocodons. I believe she hit 312. Only one homer, though, so she didn't hit a lot of home runs. 7 RBIs. Couple extra base hits, couple walks. She did strike out 11 times, though, in 32 at-bats. You don't think so? Yeah, I don't think so either. Damian, I know, struggled pretty badly. I don't think he did well. Oh, he hit 357, but he only had 14 at-bats, so that was a small sample size. Plus, the Sirloins were out of it before it even started, so. All right, I think if we go for Runda, it would have to be either Kira or Hanzo. And then for Damian, it would have to be Kathy Cul-de-sac because Howie and Johnny and Slash aren't going anywhere. And if we bring in Damian, obviously that wouldn't move anybody because he would still be the 4th outfielder. He'd just be a power bat off the bench for a pinch hitter probably. Yeah, I'm talking myself out of the Damian move. Kathy's more playable in the field. But for Runda, it would definitely be either Kira or Hanzo. Let's see, what did we do with both of them this year? Kira, 429 average, 1 homer, 8 RBIs, so equivocally the same home runs and RBIs as Runda. Same amount of hits almost. couple extra base hits. She didn't strike out as much, but then again, I was controlling her, not the AI. So, got to factor that in. Moving to Hanzo, he came off the bench pretty much all season. He had a couple starts, hit 5 for 13. He's not really much of a hitter, so that's not surprising. Only 1 extra base hit, no homers, only 1 RBI. He was mostly here for the glove. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make the move. I think we'll just stick with what we got. I think we've done enough. I think we've improved the team as best we can here. We'll have Fuller for the playoffs. We'll still have Southpaw. We'll have Sawyer. Yeah, that's a pretty good 3-man rotation. I like that. We can work with that. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done making moves. Let's go to the playoffs and preview the picture. What are we going to do next time out? Ooh, Triple Crown. We won the Triple Crown, average home runs and RBIs. Got the achievement. I bet you I know who that is. I guarantee you that was Slash Trips. Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at league leaders here. Who got the crowns? Alright, Slash Trips won the MVP vote. He also won the Triple Crown, so no surprise there. He beat out Ansel Krause and Johnny Bags finished 3rd. John Renero finished 5th in MVP voting. Oh, that's single season. I don't want that. Thank you. Alright, Trips won the obviously he won the Triple Crown, so he was 1st in all 3 categories. Bags was 2nd in average. DP Turner was 3rd. Cul-de-sac 5th. Nutmeg 6th. Renero 7th. Slash was number 1. John was number 2 in homers. Slash was 1 in RBIs. Johnny and John tied for 3rd. And DP was 10th. Wow, surprisingly. DP Turner made the top 10 in RBIs. That is amazing. On-base percentage, Slash Trips, Johnny Bags, DP Turner. Cul-de-sac down here in the 7th slot. Trips number 1 in slugging. Bags 3rd. Renero 4th. DP Turner 5th. Kathy Cul-de-sac 8th. On-base and slugging. Trips over Bags, then Turner and Renero. Cul-de-sac down here in the 8th slot. I just remembered I didn't do league leaders for the heater series. Oh well. Slash Trips number 1 in hits. Johnny Bags 2nd. DP Turner 3rd. Tied with John Renero. Nutmeg in 6th place. And Cul-de-sac tied for 9th. Extra base hits, Trips was number 1. Bags tied for 2nd, along with Renero. Cul-de-sac tied for 5th with... that's it, okay. And strikeouts, nobody in the strikeout category, thankfully for us. Runs scored was Trips. Bags, Renero. DP Turner down here in the 7th slot. Stolen bases, Trips was tied for 3rd in steals. He was 1 off the league lead from Sachs and Michaels. And caught stealing number 1 was Willard Wiggins. Poor Wiggins. Pitching, leading the league in wins, rookie lefty Southpaw. He was the only pitcher to get 4 wins this season. ERA, nobody for us. Maxwell Preville led the league in saves with 4. He had 4 in 5 appearances, not bad. And also on the list, I believe, was Brick Towers. If I read that correctly, yes, he is tied for 5th in that category. Whip, nobody in whip. Nobody in opponent batting average. Nobody in strikeouts, I don't think. Nope. Strikeouts per 9, nobody for us. Lefty Southpaw finished walks per 9. He finished in 7th, just under 1. Nobody in the strikeout to walk ratio here, and that's it. Okay, let's preview the playoffs. So we're the number 1 seed. We are taking on the Sandcats again, and that will be in the first round. So we just played them. We're going to play them again. Best 2 out of 3. Hot Corners take on the Moonstars. On the other side, Overdogs take on the Crocodons, and the Heaters will take on the Jacks. We're not going to sim up to the next game. We're not going to try and spoil any results until next time out. So, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. It was a good win today, 5-1. Solid pitchers win over the Sandcats. When finishing 13-3 in the regular season, we ended up being the number 1 overall seed in the playoffs. Sandcats will play them again here in the first round of the playoffs as they do sneak in as the 4 seed with 9 wins as they drop their last 2 games. We won the MVP and Triple Crown with Slash Trips, so he has got that under his belt. Good for him, and that's going to cost us a lot of money come free agency, unfortunately. Hopefully we're able to re-sign him. We made a couple roster moves here at the end of the episode to beef up the team before the playoffs. We bring in starter Bishop Fuller to be the top of the rotation as we get rid of Charleston. And then we bring in a right-handed specialist, Grace Lupinovich, to go with our lefty specialist, Gertie Goatman, in the bullpen as we get rid of Libby Doe. And now we are ready for the postseason, as it is going to be a fun episode next time out. We will be taking on the Sandcats. We will play that entire series in one episode. So there'll be no breaks. There'll be no dividing up of any games. It'll just be everything straight through. We're going to have a good time doing that. Heaters have also made the playoffs on the other side. For those of you that haven't watched that series yet, I won't spoil what happens in the regular season finale, but we have made the playoffs. So that next episode will also be the complete playoff series for that one. I won't spoil who the opponent is or what rank we're in, but just know that we did make the playoffs. That's going to do it for this time, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the support as always. If you made it this deep in the video, go ahead, hit the follow and subscribe button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live if you feel like it. And on the other side on YouTube, if you haven't already, hit the leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted. And I'll see you all next time for the playoffs, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great evening, everyone.